Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper.
Beckham! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Sorloth. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, Red, nice interception. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's fabulous. Sorloth! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He played through for the wide man. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Liverpool have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And he's managed to get free. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Good ball, good take. João Neves. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the through ball. Great, decent chance! Goal! Portugal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Liverpool are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Hazard. Played into space out wide. Now this could... And the finish! João Neves clears. Oh, what has happened here? Nicely weighted ball. Well, played right into his path.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that's well spotted. João Cancelo. João Neves. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's on it. Can he get away? He's looking wide. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Hazard. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Liverpool.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neves. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And the shot! Oh, crossbar! And that would have been some goal.
Bellingham certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
No, that's been intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Rodri, and it's Koundé. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, that looks a decent ball. Tries to get it clear. Fired deep towards the back post.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Cristiano
tries from a long way out. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Bellingham chasing after it. And this is Beckham.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shot could be on. Cleared without complication. Great vision. It's a promising position. In towards the back stick. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Jack Count.
Both sides then taking
Number
this chance
17,
to turn to their benches.
Bellingham. Number 2, Beckham. Number 11, El
And it's
Hadj.
2A.
Coming on the field.
Not quite on the same wavelength.
Galadoni. Number 13.
They're avoiding the blatantly
Kukçu.
obvious by not getting the
Number
ball
8,
into the opposition box.
Iniesta.
That's where it has to be.
Number 18, Lautaro Martinez. Substitutions
Dembele.
taking place.
Shevchenko gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Diogo Costa. Nuno
There
Mendes.
will be 1 minute added time.
Foot in. And that is that. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled
welcome
out
to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Now it's Wilshere. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Dembele. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodri. Bellingham. And this is Hazard. Beckham. And this is Beckham. That is a brilliant interception. Cleared without complication. And it's Koundé.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, there's the clearance. Out to the left it goes. Ball is over the line. Ronaldinho. That's been cut out, well played. Beckham. And he's managed to get free. He is just caressing the ball. Beckham proves just a little bit too strong. Costa Curta. That could spell trouble. And here's Baggio. And he's searching through. Takes a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Son Heung-min. Paris Saint-Germain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Cruyff. That is good alertness.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Bellingham. And it's made its way to him. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Liverpool.
Hello attendees,
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Alvarez. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rodri gets a foot in here. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Liverpool still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Just too much on that. Danger averted for now. And it's Baggio. Wilshere. Oh, good-looking ball. Played with finesse. Timber calmly anticipates.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the counter is on. Looking to play him in. He's through here. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And smartly reclaimed. Roberto Baggio. It's shot, surely! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Substitution on
Liverpool
the
can
field.
now introduce
Number
the first of their
17,
substitutes.
Bellingham. Number 5, Wilshere.
And
Coming on the
Dyke picks
field,
it up from the goal kick.
Number 8, Iniesta.
So, Jim, is that the manager
Number
telling the
9,
forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Paris Saint-Germain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Beckham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlap.
Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nicely weighted ball. He's had it taken off him. Bruno Guimaraes. And he was quick to react. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Do it. Gerrard. And this is Shevchenko. Howson cuts out the pass. Hazard. Good play on the left-hand side here. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aimed in towards the centre. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Haaland. Good read, needed to be. He's gone for goal!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Ups for safety. Howson. Aimed beyond the defence. Now this could be a chance. And they've got rid. Tries to play it through. And this is Shevchenko. Just the keeper to beat. And he can clear it away. Goes down, but nothing given. Quality ball. Now it's Haaland. Oh, cracking ball. Real chance! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give...
Oh, they could be caught out here. It's gone out for a throw-in. That has not gone well. Gerrard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gerrard. Hakimi. Rodri makes the interception. Nicely shaped ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please be made aware that smoking
Liverpool
is only permitted in
Well, let's
designated
not beat
areas
about the
within
bush,
these
Peter.
grounds.
It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Liverpool different to some extent this half. Detailed. Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And now he has two. Galatasaray are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Howson. No, again there's no way through. Great vision. Donadoni looking to get on the end of this. That has been knocked clear. Look at the space here. There's the shot! Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Right, Shevchenko. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rodri. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's been intercepted.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Shevchenko! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 21.
Galatasaray with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Shevchenko.
Alexander-Arnold
Number
goes short.
17.
Takes a shot! Yes! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Ramos. Now he's got space here. Haaland receives it in a good position. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Not the most accurate pass. Howson. Koundé. This looks promising. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, now here's a good
There will be
battle,
3
bicep
minutes
to
added
bicep.
time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Galatasaray have it back and can go again. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that is as far as it goes. Liverpool cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Mbappe. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Courtois punts it upfield. And this is Shevchenko.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Knocks it out wide. Quarter of an hour played. Shoots!